Jorge! Oh, there we go. Hey, big pig. Hey, what kind of pig knows karate? A pork chop. Get it? Pork chop. No. Pork chop. Karate, pork chop, pigs. Hey everybody, Mike from Kelvin Point Farm. Good morning on this beautiful day. Broken down tractors. So what I think we're gonna do, if we can't find that belt for the broken down tractor, we're gonna move the pig pen today. It's kind of muddy and gross and stinky. So we gotta close the pigs off in the main area. Luckily they follow me. Pigs are intelligent animals. That's why I don't understand they didn't get my joke. Maybe they're too intelligent. So we're gonna lock them off and we're gonna open up their enclosure, well, close them down, open it up for the barn. And I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do today. Does that make any sense? I don't even know if that makes sense. It's all up in my head and it makes sense in my head. I don't know if I could get it out. You know, words are hard. So, all right. Gonna wait for Mr. John to get here and we're gonna start popping post. What I might do is move the pigs over without him. So we'll see. All right, cool. Pigs love apples. Sir, I'm gonna come over here and grab some apples. And I'm gonna lure them over into the new part of the pen there. Apples. They love gross things. These have been sitting around a while in the sun, so they're not, you wouldn't eat them, I wouldn't eat them. But the pigs love them. That's the wonderful thing about pigs. They eat all the scraps and everything. Birds are getting big. Did you see Jorge, the hawk? So I'm calling him Jorge Villalobos. In my mind, he's a Mexican hawk and he's trying to get my chickens. I don't know. Like I said, you gotta be crazy to do this kind of stuff. So Jorge, he likes to sit and harass the chickens, but he can't get to the chickens because I use that hardware cloth on their pen. He'll sit up there and just watch them, and I know he gets mad. Uh-oh, here comes a pig. Oh. All right, here we go. One-handed! You guys like apples? So look what the pigs found. Sheet metal. And there's Amerigo. Amerigo is a rooster of all persuasion. He loves pigs and chickens. He loves to cross the street. Hey Amerigo, why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Look at him. I'm gonna close the fence on them. And then they're gonna get real. Oh, don't touch that. That's a spicy wire right there. I got hit by it yesterday. All 8,000 volts of it. Easy as that. They might be able to kick. Well, no, they won't be able to kick that open. They'll be fine. Hey, Boudin, what do you call a Spanish pig? Porqué. Porqué. Spanish pig. If you guys aren't laughing, I don't know what to do. Spanish pig, porqué. What do you do with a sick pig? Whoa. Sorry, they were biting my feet. I lost my train of thought. Hey. What do you call a pig with no legs? A groundhog. Groundhog, no legs. Pig. Hey. What do you get when you pick a pig's nose? Ham boogers. Ham boogers. Pig nose. Laughing. Come on. Come on, give me something. At least like the video. Jeez. Uh-oh. And on his farm he had some pigs. E-I-E-I-O. You like my shirt? I know it's backwards. It says Livestock Liaison. My wife makes us shirts and we sell our shirts. If you guys are interested in buying some of our shirts, it has our name on the back. I don't know if I could... Whoa! But if anybody wants our shirts, just message us. Give us your size, and we have a bunch of different sayings on them, and some are very punny. Punny, because they're puns. My favorite shirt I have is called, it's a hitch, and there's hose. It says hitches and hose. It's funny. Y'all need to laugh a little bit more. Stop being so negative. It's like a pig train. Where are we at? I don't even know. What am I doing? There we go. Ambulance. Ah, that's where my head was. What do you do for a sick pig? You call the ambulance. Hams? Sick pig? Ambulance? I thought you guys are supposed to be intelligent. It's a joke. But anyway, this is Pistolette. She was feeling a little down last week. I figured she had some sort of worm, so I gave her some medicated feed, and that seemed to take care of it. So, well, actually, they all got medicated feed, because I feel like if one gets a worm, they all kind of get a worm. So, they seem to be doing better. They all have a better disposition this week, and they're moving around and rooting and being picky. They have this whole new section that's all grass. They rooted through some of it. They could be out here a little longer before I move them again. But they still like to go up by the barn and sit in the mud. The mud is about 6 inches deep right now. So that's why we're going to move them, to keep them on fresh ground and let that ground heal up a little bit. I might throw some seeds down there, or some hay that we have. And hopefully the seeds from that will germinate in time for the cows to come. I don't really want the cows and the goats and stuff to be walking on mud any longer than they have to be. Oh, you found an apple. See what happens when you look around? They call it rooting around for a reason. Pigs do so much damage. And you know, in the Southwest and stuff, they have a real big problem with feral hogs. A lot of times that's pig farms, like they get out and the pigs go and they turn feral in like a generation or two. They start growing their tusks and kind of devolve or evolve back to what they're supposed to be. And they reproduce so fast that they just make litter, and they can make litters of like 16 pigs at one time. So that's why, you know, it's real important to keep your pigs in. Over here, we do have 2 lines of defense. We have our electric wire set here. So the first one's 8 inches off the ground and the other one's 16. And what'll happen is the pigs will hit it with their snout and they'll get a good little zap. We do have it all the way around. That's the main fence. In the area where I was showing you before, where in case the electricity goes out, I put up a back fence on the other side of the electric, so that'll keep them contained if they did get through. So it's always good to have a backup fencing to keep your guys in. So, but these are happy pigs rooting around. So I have one sold. I have another one we're gonna probably put in the freezer for us. We do eat a lot pork. We eat more pork than we do beef, really. Bacon and sausage and that kind of stuff. Ground pork. I put ground pork with ground beef, and that's what I make like meatloaf and meatballs and stuff with. I don't know if it's kind of weird to talk about that kind of stuff in front of them. But yeah, so I do have one available. I don't know if I want to wholesale it or try to wholesale it. So if somebody sees this and wants some pig, like a half or a whole, let me know. I don't know if I want to do that or just get it butchered for a la carte to where you just buy pieces, parts. You know, like if you wanted ribs one day or pork chops or whatever, you don't have to have a whole hog or a whole freezer for these. I'm going to say they're going to be around 200 to 250 pounds by the time they get butchered. If you were interested, just message me. And I don't know if I want to do more pigs next year. I might. So we got 3 this year. And I might do more next year, 6 to 8 maybe. You know, we have the space. But I got to see how they sell. So this year was just like kind of a experimental year of raising pigs. Pasture pigs, that's important. I was in the beginning feeding them more feed than they get now. Now they get like a cup or 2 a day, not per pig, just in general. And then that forces them to come out here and eat what's out here. I still feed them, A, to give them a little bit of food, and B, to train them to come to food. So when we load them up on the trailer, they'll come to food on the trailer. But it's also important to spend time with your pigs or any animal that you have on the farm. The more time you spend with them, the more friendly they're going to be, and hopefully it's easier to move them and do what you want, or have them do what you want them to do. I say that now. In a month we're going to get those cows, so we'll see. And hopefully we're going to halter train those and hopefully be able to run them down the road. That's going to be quite the sight. Nobody down here in our group of farmers has cows. Did I ever tell you guys about the farms? So our farm is one of 11 farms in the entire country that is part of the Countryside Initiative. We have land that is leased from the national parks. All our buildings are historic houses. Some of us don't have barns. I feel bad about that because I have 2. If any other farmers watch this, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. But it's all historic. The land's historic, and the Countryside Initiative, I'm not sure how many years ago, 20 plus years ago, they came in and they wanted to restore farming land in the national parks. And they had a group of nonprofit come in, and that's what they did. They petitioned the parks, and they took over, and they maintained the buildings, and they maintained, well, really the buildings. We maintain the land. But it's a unique opportunity, and we're one of 11 in the entire nation right now that has this opportunity to do this. And it's pretty awesome, because starting a farm on your own nowadays, it's almost impossible. Not only do you have to buy the land, you have to buy the equipment. They make it easy for us to come here and do what we're doing. We just had to have the equipment. But if you're not paying property, you don't have to buy property. If you don't have property willed to you, family farms and stuff like that, this is a great opportunity. So we got lucky. And being one of 11, it makes you kind of special, I think. And, they still do things for us. Like, we were in the news, and we were in Cleveland Magazine and all sorts of stuff. And it's pretty cool, It's fun. It's a good lifestyle. And it's an awesome lifestyle that we're going to raise our kids in. So, and hopefully, we have a 60-year lease. And, well, no, we took over a 60-year lease. We have 48 years remaining on a 60-year lease. So when we die or decide to give it up, we could give it up or pass it down to one of our kids if they want it. Hopefully one of them wants it. That'd be fun to keep this in the family and keep going like we are. So, if they don't, whatever. I'm not going to force them to do something they don't want to do. But, yeah, it's a good option and a good, pretty awesome lifestyle, really. I mean, we get up and we're playing with animals all day. Well, not really playing with animals all day. There's other things. And you guys have seen the videos. If you saw any other videos, there's issues. Can't afford new equipment, so we're using old equipment, and we got to keep that running and, stress, whatever. All right. I think I'm going to sign off for now, and hopefully the next little clip you see is us moving the pen over. Still waiting for Mr. John. He's kind of like Sasquatch. He's around, he's not around. He does a lot of work, though, so I'm thankful for that. But, yeah, Sit tight and we'll see what happens today, all right? What did the pig that was in the sun all day say? I'm bacon. Get it? I'm bacon? Because he was in the sun all day? I swear, if you people don't laugh at these jokes. You know what's handy dandy? This thing. There's a fence post popper. There's many ways to do it. This thing's heavy, but if you're doing a lot of these and you move things around all the time, I recommend it. Look at that. One-handed. Right out of the ground, just like that. Yep. Fence post popper. Even right there, it says post popper. Recommended. You guys are so inquisitive. So, got that fence post pounder there. This one has a spring in it, so when you push down, it pops it back up. I don't know how many posts I've sank, and that's a real like shoulder saver. Took down the fence, popped the post. They're just stuck in the mud right now. Not a big deal. By myself, 5 minutes. Not a problem. You guys got to stay over there. But everything, hold on. Everything on the farm is heavy. You know, that's steel. The fence post popper is heavy. You know, I understand why people don't do it and bring it out to the field and do it all the time. But I've bent many a T-post trying to get it out just by rocking it back and forth. And you break them and you bend them and it's no good. So that pulls them straight up and that helps out a lot. You can use one of these fence post pounders to pop up a fence post. This is kind of cheating because, uh-oh. Hey! You stay there. Hold on. Nosy pigs. They're going to do it again. Oh, look. They're trying to get underneath the gate area that I have. So anyway, the fence pounder, this is cheating, but if you take the fence post pounder and you put it on one of these ribs like that, you can kind of rock it out. So it's like a multi-tool. It just doesn't pound them in. You could try to take them out with that too. I've never done it. I haven't tried it, but I got a fence post pounder, so why would I do that? This one's about to get zapped. They always want to be around people. I don't know if it's good or bad. Alright, I'm going to pound these in and get this thing up. Why should you never use a pig in a bank robbery? Because they always squeal. Squeal. Intelligence. When working with metal pig fencing or hog panels, make sure you never touch the electric fence. Don't ask me how I know. Well, ask me. I got shocked. Yep. Every day. You want to know what a necessary evil is? These things. They go around your fence and they go around the T-post. I have a little tool for them. I don't know where it's at. And the hole that you put that little thing in is worn out, so time to get a new one. I hate these things. But did erect our fence. But wait, there's more. There's a little hole right here. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna make a gate. Give me a couple minutes. Wish I could put this down. Don't have a tripod. The more people that I guess I subscribe and watch these videos and like the videos, I might get paid by YouTube. So I suggest that. If you guys want to see better quality videos, start liking and doing all that stuff, because that's how I get money, and I'm just going to roll it into this stuff, so better equipment. Maybe I'll get a drone eventually, but small steps. So like it, do all that stuff. It's the only time I'm going to ask. They're pissed because it's a smaller area. They're belly aching the entire time. All right, come on. Come on, pigs. That's intelligence right there. Come on, let's see what we did. There you go.
Come on, big pigs.
Go investigate. They're like, no, we're looking. All right, guys. So, yeah, as you can tell, we moved that fence. There were some feeders that we had in the barn. We moved out when we were cleaning the barn. We set those up on the end, and we cleaned them out. We had a visitor today. He wanted to talk some stuff, so we kind of cut it a little early, but no big deal. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we get this tractor fixed up soon. We'll see. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.